a debate in an abnormal psychology class because they took homosexuality out of this abnormal book. And I said, well, it's not normal, it's not natural. And then everybody getting on my case, and I'm like, no, look, you know, I mean, do what you got to do, fine, I don't care. But natural is about creating life. And if it's not creating life and negating it, that's unnatural. So, I mean, that to me is just ridiculous. I mean, to me.
All of us have
Well, you don't have to stand with me because I could get killed for this. All right. We back?
Back.
So the repercussions of Mayat slaying were expertly calculated. Her laws serve us fet, and even we conscious heads are tainted at the moment of our third eye's opening, instantly rendered incapable of fulfilling the role destiny had prepared for us. But we near an age of consciousness that will pull the black man and black woman, the tatriarchal or patriarchal and matriarchal states back into alignment. This is known as what they call Kemwer, which you go onto the Skeptic Dictionary, they say it's ridiculous. Or if you go into the hallofmayat.com. Does anybody know how to hack? Destroy it. Destroy it. The Hall of Mayat, all it talks about, they just trash black people in Egypt. And they talk about how the Egyptologists and, what's that guy's name? Graham Hancock. Is that his name?
I heard.
Nah, he crazy. But this is known as Kemwer, when the Ethiopian king walks hand in hand with the feminine aspect of Aquarius. Now, if you go online to tahutiOnline.com, you go into their archives, you'll find this here, this little article about Kemwer, and I'm going to read it right here. It says, the zodiacal sign will change at the equator from Pisces to Aquarius. It will change at the North Pole from the jackal. The Greeks renamed it Little Bear to the Ethiopian king. 12 constellations or zodiacal signs are visible at the equator. It takes 2,160 years for the Earth at the equator to move through each constellation. It takes 26,000 years for the Earth to move through all the constellations. 12 constellations times 2,160 years equals approximately 26,000 years. 7 constellations or zodiacal signs are visible at the North Pole. It takes approximately 3,700 years for the Earth at the North Pole to move through each constellation. 7 signs times 3,700 years, once again we get 26,000 years. Each constellation at the North Pole meets its equivalent sign at the equator twice during the 26,000 year cycle. They meet once near the beginning and again near the middle of the cycle. The signs that will be meeting are the female sign Aquarius, the water bearer who pours the waters of knowledge and enlightenment at the equator, and the male sign of the Ethiopian king at the North Pole. Dr. Charles Finch, in his video Dark Matter, calls this Aquarius walking hand in hand with the Black King. With the revolving of the planets and the Earth spinning through the constellations, different energies will emerge. The Africans knew that everything spins, revolves, and rotates in the cosmos. The cosmos is the great black mother, the triple blackness of space, also known as the creator, maintainer, and destroyer from which all life comes. So mama coming back anyway, and so is papa, and they're going to be pissed about how they've been represented on this planet. And we're going to get that consciousness. And some of us already got it. There is a scramble to prevent this phenomenon from happening, controlling thought with fear, impending wars, World Trade Center attacks, terrorist attacks, martial law is one way to do this. The movie Core expresses that mankind's greatest threat is Earth itself. Mankind's greatest threat. Have you seen Alien vs. Predator, that preview? Mm-hmm. It talks about no matter who wins, we lose. Now, you know the alien is a black penis. It is symbolic of a black penis. Predator, I always thought was Medusa anyways until I heard it and they talked about it was based off of Medusa, who was a black woman. So basically Alien versus Predator is just putting the black man and the black woman against each other, and no matter who lives, you know, who survives that battle, they know they're going to die from it. But it's odd how they're doing it. And Sanaa Lathan is going to star in Alien versus Predator. And she's going to have the same name as Sigourney Weaver's character from the Aliens, Ellen Ripley. But she's not related to her. And it takes place nowadays instead of in the future where Aliens takes place. So, and it has to do with the Aztecs and the Egyptians. So that's going to be an interesting movie. That's going to be an interesting movie to see. It's coming out, I think, August of this year. But the movie Core expressed that mankind's greatest threat is Earth itself. The movie is about a man-made weapon placed inside the Earth's core, and Earth rebels by causing giant earthquakes. This is symbolic for the fall seed of a white man being placed into a black woman. Ironically, they get a black man to build an obelisk-type spacecraft to journey to the core before it explodes and wipes out mankind. You see, even they know that it is a black man that must truly unite with the black woman. In fact, the word core is from the African goddess named Kar. She was worshipped in Karnak. She was called the heart of the world. She was a beautiful ebony virgin, the goddess of agriculture. The black Arabs called her Kore, K-O-R-E. Derivatives of her name are care, cereal, kernel, cardia, heart, and cherish. The core of an apple, the 5-star seeds, was her symbol. And you can see that in blacked out through whitewash. The renewal of black people, and especially the black woman, Auset, who will remember Ausar, the black man, to birth Heru, the Messiah, in all of us as black people, because we are the message, is the great threat to mankind, white folks. The black woman is in heat to create a new paradigm. We are entering the passion of the spring energy, and I'm not talking about the months between March 21st and June 21st. Her creative energy is being taken advantage of, and we have diabolical white folks, excuse me, using unconscious black men to get the black woman to shake sexually in videos. See, we want to create something new, but we don't understand our own energies. We want to create something new. I keep talking to women, they say, I just want a new world. Women who aren't black women who aren't conscious are telling me they want a new world, they want to create a new world. So something is happening in us, but we got to start to realize it. We got to teach ourselves, relearn, remember, all that. Because with the black woman's feline aspect of understanding taken from her, she, as well as her black man counterpart, are just now dogs, easily trained, because the white man wants her in this ignorant state for him to concubine and create his own paradigm. A dog is mankind's best friend. But when the feline aspect is put back in unity with the canine aspect, when Mayat and Ta, also the others are Anubis and Tahuti, build in harmony, when the thought is back in harmony, when building is back in harmony, when the judgment is back in harmony, when the systems Matriarch and Patriarch replace the European ego-centered way of matriarch and patriarch, then the true balance will be maintained. So I say this, speak truthfully, let the rhythm or Ra's hymn of true thought, letter, and sound resonate a beat that humanity can dance to, and let the color tone deaf just watch. So peace.
Peace. I'm gonna fade you out right. Peace.
Peace.
Peace. Okay.